As a portrait photographer, you're often editing photos for clients. Let's say you do a portrait session for a couple or a wedding, and say the couple from the wedding says, I want all 500 photos or 1,000 photos that you took converted to black and white or downsized for a website, or you want to send them to them as previews, because then if you're retaining the copyright, you want to send them smaller and watermarked, and so they can choose from which ones they want to purchase. Either way, that can be very tedious. All right. So here's one way actually to automate that process is to use actions. So if you open up a photo, I have kelly2.jpg open here, and go to Window and then Actions, and you'll see some default actions that Photoshop has, for example, wood frame. So if I just select that one and hit the play button at the bottom of the Actions panel, it'll say it has to be at least 100 pixels wide and tall. Fine, continue. And it goes through all the actions really quick, and you'll see now it has this wood frame. If you click the down arrow, or click the little side right facing arrow and click it so you can see, these are all the steps in that action. So there's a lot of steps that are in this custom action that comes with Photoshop. You can add to an action. You could just start recording. You can delete commands that are inside actions by putting them in the trash bin. Those are the ones that come with Photoshop. So if you wanted to add a wood frame to, say, 1,000 photos, well, normally you'd have to go File, Open, find the photo, add the wood frame, hit play, or just do it manually if we didn't have actions. File, Save, close. File, Open. It'd be very tedious, right? Well, what you can do is go to File, Automate, and then Batch. And here you can actually set a destination folder and a source folder. So if you click choose there, and up here you can select a folder for it to save to, then you could have, say, 1,000 photos in one folder, your originals, and then you would create a new folder and set that as the destination folder, and you could hit OK and just get up and walk away from the computer, and it would just open and go through. Even if you have 20, 30 steps, 40 commands in this action, Photoshop does it for you and saves the new folder. It saves the new files in a new folder as separate files, and then we don't have to sit there and do that manually. Now you might be thinking, well, that's fine, but I don't want to add a wood frame to a photo. I want to do something else custom. That's great. You can do that. You can click Create a New Action at the bottom of the Actions panel, and you can name it. So let's say it was a custom black and white, that maybe you're going to do one of the custom black and white methods that we did earlier. You hit Record. Now everything we do will be recorded as part of the action. So if you went to Image, Adjustment, Black and White, and you did a specific amount here that you like for the photos, and click OK. And let's say you go to Image, Adjustments, Brightness, Contrast, and bring the brightness up, and Image, Adjustments, Photo Filter, and put a cooling filter on it. I'm just adding some steps here. Then maybe you want to resize it as well. Image size, and let's just make it 1,000. Or maybe you just want to bring the resolution down to 72 for a web page. Click OK. Zoom in here. Then save, and when you hit stop here, you'll see right over here, we've got custom black and white. Black and white, those are all the presets that it has in there. Red, yellow, green, cyan. It has the exact settings that we did. It also has the brightness contrast amount, the photo filter amount, the image size. So now I can open up another photo. Let's say another support file. How about Kelly 1? And I will select this custom black and white, hit the play, and it does it for me. Same exact thing, but I saved a lot of time. So if we want to make this effect applied to just one photo, we can just hit play there. If you want to set it to 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 photos. Just go to File, Automate, Batch. And then we will select it from here, Custom Black and White. Choose the source folder, choose the destination folder, and then we'd hit OK. Right? So that's really good to know as a portrait photographer if you have clients who want effects done to hundreds or thousands of photos, or you need to convert them to be smaller for previews. It can save a lot of time.